name is Dwight Rhoden, and I have a company in New York called Complexions Contemporary Ballet. I'm the artistic director there and resident choreographer. And I'm here in Tulsa to do a world premiere for the Studio K series. I'm actually from Dayton, Ohio, and I started dancing very late. I started dancing at 18. I was just a social dancer, street dancer, and I was always entering. Back then they had a contest every weekend in our high school. The story is there was a girl who was a professional dancer who saw me at one of the contests and said, you have something, you're good, you should really think about dancing for real. And I had no idea that dance was an option. I had never even considered it. I really just immediately fell in love. I saw people with discipline, and everyone was very, very regimented. There was structure, and I was like, wow, I want to be a part of this. Never looked back. Myself and Desmond Richardson, which is the co-director of Complexions, we left Alvin Ailey in 1994. We just had this bright idea that we were going to do a project, and we were going to invite all of our friends from the major companies and do a show, and I was going to choreograph the entire show. We had called the project Complexions, and then we just said we should do something. Let's make a company, and then it was born like in the tech rehearsal the night before we actually opened. My creative process is very dependent upon the performers in front of me in a big way. I think the magic for me still is being able to take what they have as dancers and build upon that. My job is to see what they don't see and to make it more, or to reveal it to them, or to, give them the courage to go into another area of movement that maybe they have not gone into. I'm using two pieces of music for this creation, and the first piece of music is actually a transcription of a chromatic fantasy and fugue by Bach. And then the centerpiece of this work is Chaconne, which is Partita No. 2, which is a very famous piece of music for solo violin. I've used it over and over, but I've also used different versions. This one has the tension I like in the music because it is just a solo violin. And I thought that would be really a nice counterpoint, because the piece itself in the Chaconne section is a group section, and there's a lot of people coming in and out of the space. Bach is so danceable, and it's just a pleasure to use his music. I have loved working with these dancers. I can truly say that this is really one of the most amazing companies here in America that I've seen. And I knew there was a high level of dancer here, but it's another thing to be in the room with them and to actually see the expertise in their movement, but more importantly is that they're open, the openness. They have this great classical foundation, which for me is everything. It's the basis for my work, so that I can just take it and go anywhere. There are no limitations with these dancers, which is wonderful, because they really can go anywhere in their movement, and that's a treat for any choreographer or any director, really.